What's going on, everyone? This is Brett Darian. Now, today we're going to be talking about a certain video game website. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called DKOldies. Now, DKOldies, they've been around for a while. I'm not exactly sure when they started, but I remember hearing about them a long while back, but I've never ordered anything from them. But I know they've been a thing, but just recently, if you're active at all in the community and you watch a lot of video game pickups videos and whatever, you've probably seen a video recently on DKOldies. Apparently a lot of people are getting scammed by them or saying they have really high prices and all this stuff and all that. I'm not exactly sure why this is happening now, when they've been around all this time. I don't think their business model has particularly really changed at all recently. But either way, though, there's been a lot of videos about them recently. So since I've seen all those videos, well, I haven't watched all of them, but I'm aware of them, I'm like, you know what? Let me place an order with DKOldies and see what I get. Now, to be fair, though, I do think that a lot of those videos you see that are complaining about DKOldies, besides their prices, their orders that are being messed up and stuff, I think they're mostly about game consoles. Like I saw a video about a PlayStation 2 and maybe a few other systems. Now, first of all, let me just say that I would never buy a video game console from DKOldies or RetroDealio or Lukey Games or practically any video game website, online retailer website. I just wouldn't do it. And the reason being is that, well, first of all, you're probably going to pay a lot more. And second of all, you don't know what you're getting. Most stores that are online, they don't really show you a picture of the actual product you're getting. RetroDealio does do that. They are a bit different. They do show you a photo of the actual item that you are receiving. So that's a little better, but even the photo may not actually reveal everything that you'd want to know. For example, when I got my PlayStation 2 recently, I think like a year ago or so now, I was specifically looking for the SCPH 50001 model. But if I were to just order a PlayStation 2 from DKOldies or Lukey Games or whatever, I could have gotten any model of PS2. Well, it probably would have been a fat PS2, but it could have been an early model or a later model, whatever. So that's why I tended to go to eBay for consoles, because that way I can find a seller that has detailed photos, and I can find the exact console that I want in the condition that I wanted. So again, I would never buy a video game console from Lukey Games or DKOldies or wherever else online. So that out of the way. What did I order? Well, we're going to open this up right now and find out. Now, I will say that I found two games that I wanted to get that were fairly priced, because a lot of people say that DKOldies is very expensive and very overpriced, and for the most part they are. Most of the prices that I was seeing were probably at least 2 to 3 times like eBay prices, so definitely on the more expensive side. Now, of course, stores have to make a profit, obviously. But, keeping your prices fair is generally a good business model to have. But though, I did manage to find two video games that were cheap or reasonably priced, and they were complete copies. So they had the case and manual and everything. So we'll see what the condition is of them. Because again, I've never ordered anything from DKOldies before, so we'll see what's in here. Now, there is also one accessory in here besides 2 video games, and I think that's on top here. So let's just get this out of here. Yes. Okay. Here we go. the first thing is we have a brand new third-party GameCube controller. I didn't get this for myself. My mom has a platinum-colored GameCube that she only plays Animal Crossing on. And the controller that she's been using has been messing up. The joystick hasn't been registering movements properly. So I decided to, well, I'll go online and find a controller for. You can find these in local game stores and stuff, but I figured since I'm placing this order, I'll just go ahead and get the GameCube controller along with this since I'm placing an order of DKOldies. Now, this was $20. This is about what they would normally go for in a video game store anyway. So this is an old school brand. I don't really know if the brand really matters with these third-party controllers. They're probably all the same. But yeah, the back, just very basic description. And yeah, it looks exactly like a GameCube controller. And again, this is brand new, so it's not used. So this really is brand new. So far, you know, I mean, they did send me a brand new controller, so that, you know, that's what they should have done. So I'm not really expecting there to be anything wrong with this order, but, you know, but we'll see how the game discs look though. That's, cause that is really important. Okay. And the games are actually wrapped in this bubble wrap, so we'll take that out and okay. And we have a little packing slip here. Yes. Okay. All right. So now to the two games that I ordered. And again, these were like one of the only few games that I found on the website that actually were, you know, good prices. Most of them were very inflated, but these couple of games were actually fairly priced. Now, the first game, this game was dirt cheap. I mean dirt cheap. This game, like if DKOldies is selling a game for like $3 complete, you know it's probably really worthless. It's a PS2 game. So what is it? It is Tourist Trophy, the real riding simulator. Now, from what I understand, this game is basically Gran Turismo for motorcycles. And it's made by the same people. So it should be good quality. Like, this should actually be a good game. But apparently no one wants it. Like, no one plays this game apparently. Because even on DKOldies, it's worthless. Now, one thing I was concerned about was what are the conditions of the disc? Because I've ordered games from Lukey Games, and their game discs are usually in good shape. They look like they clean them and everything. Same for Double Jump Video Games. I've ordered games from them, and I know they have a buffing machine in their store, so if any game is scratched or dirty, they will buff it before they ship it out. Retro Delio does not do that. I've ordered several games from them that had scratches and fingerprints on them, and so obviously no attempt was made to clean them whatsoever. So now, how's DKOldies do? Well, we'll take a look. We'll take a look at this disc, and yeah, it's not bad, but you can tell they didn't clean it. There's some fingerprints, there's a few scratches, so they definitely didn't buff this out. Now again, it's not too bad. Maybe they only buff it out if it's really needed, but I don't know. Again, this should play, so it'll probably be fine, but again, it looks like they didn't attempt to clean it. Alright, now the last game. There's just one other game in here, that's it. This is a very small order. And believe it or not, this game, you might be a little surprised by this, but this game I'm actually really looking forward to playing. And you'll find out why that's funny in a minute. But this game I've actually been looking really forward to playing since I placed the order. And, well, what is it? It's for the Xbox, the original Xbox. It's pure pinball. It's pure pinball for the original Xbox. And I think this is a good pinball game. Like, I have played pinball on, like, the PS4 through, like Pinball FX2, Pinball FX3, and I have Pinball Arcade on Steam, so a lot of the Williams tables and stuff are all on there. Now, this game case here, it looks like it's not an original Xbox game case, because it's very thin and plasticky. So, I don't really like that. The disc is really clean though, but this game just may not have been played that much. And it is, I mean, it does have the manual with it, so it is complete, but this is definitely not an original Xbox game case. It looks like this may have been a 360 case, or maybe this is a brand new case, because it looks like it's pretty clean and nice looking, so this might be a brand new case, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe this disc originally was without a case, or maybe the original case was just so in poor condition they decided to replace it. I mean, that might be a good thing. You might like that, but I prefer to have the original cases, so I might look to see if there's a replacement case I can use this with. And yeah, this is original cover art, so it's not reprinted or something, so that's good. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, so this is pure pinball for the original Xbox. It has 4 tables with more than 30 challenges, and it even had scoreboards on Xbox Live. They actually might re-implement that on Insignia, possibly, if they haven't already. But yeah, these actually might be all made up pinball tables. There may not be any actual real pinball tables in here. But either way, yeah, so this game was fairly priced, and it was complete, and the disc was in good condition. And this game, again, really dirt cheap, pretty worthless. And I also have a brand new Platinum GameCube controller that I'll probably give to my mom this weekend. So yeah, so that's my order from DKOldies. I guess it was good. And the only issue I may have is that this case is not an original Xbox case, it's a replacement case. But besides that, and also it looks like they may not clean their discs, so if you do get a used game from them that's on a disc, it possibly might have some scratches or fingerprints. Now, I don't know for sure if they don't clean their discs at all. I mean, they may resurface them if they're in really bad shape, but either way, yeah. So I guess I'm happy with this order. I probably won't order anything else from them, but I mean, but I guess this order's okay. So if you're expecting anything to be really wrong with this order, I guess, sorry to disappoint. I guess everything's okay here. But yeah, I just wanted to order something from DKOldies and see what they sent me, and this is what they sent me, and it is what I ordered, and it's in good condition, I would say. So I mean, yeah, now again, I wouldn't buy any video game consoles from them, and I wouldn't buy any, you know, high-valued, rare games from them, because you're probably going to pay a lot. And at least they do give you an option to choose between disc-only or disc and manual or complete copies. They do give you that. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. So thanks for watching, and there'll be more videos coming soon, so stay tuned for those. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.